I do want to invite and ask everyone to please support my very small business and ministry here by liking, sharing, subscribing here to the channel. For the month of July, we have joined together with the Stop Hate for Profit campaign against Facebook and Instagram, alongside the NAACP and the Anti-Defamation League. And while we have big brands like Unilever and Coca-Cola and Adidas in here with us, you know, for small fish like me, it's very damaging because that is our main source of advertising. So please do support us in this fight against hate and voter suppression by subscribing, sharing, liking this video. We appreciate you. Scorpios, what is going on with you for this week? On Monday the 13th, there's talk of discipline. It felt more to me like you might be disciplining someone else, and this could be happening to you, so take it either way. But my sense here was that you are sort of disciplining someone else, and in doing so, you're having a realization about their weakness. So whether you think maybe they're having some kind of mental issues, or you feel that they are not doing well, like emotionally, physically, it could also be a situation where you're looking at maybe the company that you work for, or somewhere you spend a lot of time. It could be a lot of things, but for many of you, it felt like it's literally one person, okay, or a situation you're very familiar with. You are having realizations about the weakness of this person or situation. And I think that you're going to be figuring out on that day how much you should be investing in assisting that person or situation to get to higher ground, and how much you should be investing in your boundary setting and saying, again, not my circus, not my monkeys. This is what's mine. This is what's yours. Understand it clearly, and do not try to pull the wool over your eyes on this one and wear rose-colored glasses, because the situation is going to be getting worse as it goes forward, okay? Tuesday the 14th, Wednesday the 15th, and Thursday the 16th, we have a general theme on those 3 days having to do with, it looks to me like training and education, moving forward, leadership, and some healing. So on all of those days, we're talking about these things, but in particular, it may look like this. Tuesday the 14th, we're talking about an awful lot of healing going on within your heart. Your heart, not necessarily meaning in regards to love, but it could be a love partner. It could also be healing about your relationships or something difficult that you went through where you needed to move on and take that negative experience, and finally you're going to be able to say, yes, it was negative, but I'm converting it into something positive because here are the lessons that I learned from it. It's a release from that. On Wednesday the 15th, there's talk of you being in a position of leaderships, either over your parents, possibly, over siblings, over an estate, taking on leadership in your work or a social situation in your community. On Thursday the 16th, there's talk of you really looking at your life contract. I'm doubting that you're deliberately doing this. I think it's just sort of coming to you. I think that you're figuring out a lot of why you came to Earth, and you're feeling very much on fire for it, sort of excited about it, feeling like, no, this is it. This time I'm not going to talk myself out of it. I know this is it, but I don't really know a lot about that. That's normal. When we're talking about your life contract work, you're not supposed to know a lot about it. If you come to Earth and you're automatically really, really good at some things, and people say, oh my God, you're the best. How do you even know how to do this? You don't even have training. It's because you already did it. You did it in past lives. You're not here to do that again. You're here to use it toward this new type of work, and you're going to be figuring that out. Okay, it is going to require some training, education, becoming knowledgeable through your own research, whatever it is. But that's very exciting that you are figuring it out. Friday the 17th and Saturday the 18th, we have a general theme on both of these days. And what it is advancement of your goals in a very sort of focused way, where you want to say, I am setting dates, I am coming up with an actual game plan, I am meeting the right people, I'm talking to the right advisors or counselors, and I am moving this train forward. You're going to have to push it, but that does need to be the focus. There is also talk on Saturday the 18th of you having an awful lot of high energy toward it. So sometimes when we're working on something within our life contract, we have a supernatural strength and energy to get it done. Literally, you are tapped into the universe, and it's just a constant food source. That's how you get it done. There's talk from your ancestors, your guides, God here, of giving you blessings for your determination and encouraging you to feel happy about it. There's also talk of you needing to watch the health. I do feel mental health, spiritual health, emotional health, and this could be literal health, okay? So of your own self, but also those in your inner circle there. That was Friday the 17th, Saturday the 18th. There's talk on Sunday the 19th of your elders. And these felt to me like we could be talking living or deceased, them coming and giving you some extra help. But for some of you, I also felt that you may be needing to caretake over your elders. So whether that's your parents, you're helping them out, you're going and doing wellness checks on your aunts, your uncles, okay? Anyone who is older than you that might need a hand, you're going to be called forward. On Monday the 20th, there's talk of your money, your prosperity, and bury it. Now, what that means is that you may have a certain amount of cash that you've accumulated, or you may have some kind of resource that can help you to gain more. You can use it as leverage as you go forward to get access to more prosperity. And this is really not a time to let it go. So for some of you, not that I encourage not paying your bills, but if you had a bill that was due, can you get an extension? You know, is there some way that maybe there's a grant or something that's being offered right now? Is there some way that you can hold on to that money? And for those of you that have it and it doesn't need to go out, this is no time to be spending it on frivolous things. Bury it, put it away. What Spirit's talking about here is what's buried, and what that's going to mean is that you may have also additional skills that you haven't been cultivating or utilizing. You want to look at all of your resources and you want to put them into action now. You have big things coming up for the next 2 to 4 months, and then again at 6 and 7 months out from now. Scorpios, you'll be seeing a lot of sort of explosive opportunities with your prosperity and advancement. Scorpios, have a great week.